Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this Thursday, beautiful morning? Hopefully the sun is shining wherever you guys are all at. I know it is over here in cottage country. Lake of the Woods, Ontario, Dryden, to be more specific. But anyways, I want to tell you guys, because a couple people have asked me about why I like the ketogenic diet so much, and I actually used to be a personal trainer, and I also took a lot of nutrition courses, and back in the day, and so I have quite a bit of experience, and I just like to help other people out because, it's about karma, it's about paying it forward, it's about other people have helped me out in the past, and I just want to help out, if I can, right? So I've tried many diets before, and now at, 37 years old, I find that intermittent fasting and the ketogenic diet together, for me, is the best. The reason being is I feel a lot more stable mentally. My mood is much better. I feel like I have a lot more energy. I feel I'm a lot more productive. I feel that I don't have any foggy mental feeling at all. And I'm losing a lot of fat and gaining a lot more muscle a lot quicker. I could go on and on and on. And I just want to talk a little bit about the physiology behind it and how I get into ketosis. And so what I like to do is when I'm not on this plan, and say I'm eating normal, junk and a lot of carbs and whatnot. So think of it as you're draining your regular. Just to think of it as your car is just imagine your body is like a vehicle, and when you eat regularly, you're using regular unleaded. But when you're in ketosis, you're using supreme. And so what I like to do is I like to drain all my regular unleaded. So I will do a water fast for however long it takes. And the shittier that you've eaten, the longer it takes to get into ketosis. And how you can tell you get into ketosis is, one, you feel a lot better, but also there's if you go to Walmart, go to the pharmacy section and ask them for the ketosis strips. You got to think about 50 or 80, I forget how many, for $11. And they're piss strips. So about once or twice a day, you check you piss on these strips, and then they'll change colors, and then there's a little color sidebar, you can see how deep in ketosis you are, or even if you are in ketosis. So what you're doing is your body is no longer using stored glycogen, which is glucose. Glucose is your regular carbohydrates, and then stored in the cell, it's called glycogen. So you drain all your glycogen storage, and then your body has three ways it can get fuel. The first one it gravitates to is, and it's the easiest, is glycogen. Second is your stored fat, so your stored ketones, and third is your muscle. When you get to the third stage, you're wasting away. So that usually doesn't happen to people in North America. It's usually for more people in third world countries that haven't eaten, that are in starvation mode. So what you're doing is your body, when you're in ketosis, is no longer using your glycogen for energy. It's using the ketones, and so your body is literally using your stored fat, breaking it down, and using that for energy. And so you're losing stored body fat. So you're going to drop your body fat percentage a lot faster. And now when you mix that in with intermittent fasting, it's just beautiful. You lose those sugar cravings really quick. Once you get to ketosis, and you don't, people always think like, man, how the fuck can you not eat for 2 or 3 days? But honestly, once you start getting used to it, it's easy. And you don't, like, if I'm eating regularly, let's just say I'm eating like a regular diet, I get more hungry, say after 2 or 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, than after, say, like 8 or 9 hours of being ketosis. So, like, you shouldn't be afraid that, like, nothing bad is going to happen to you. You're not going to die if you don't eat for 2 and 3 days. My God. But you will feel much, much better. And now, like I said, like, when you combine that with the intermittent fasting, which has a lot of amazing benefits as well. For example, think of it as like your body, when you're continuously eating, your body is continuously having to use its stored energy for digestion. Think of it as like, so if you're not always eating, then that gives your body a chance to fix other things that might be wrong with the internal organs. Like, you know, it's going to clean out your liver. It's going to make your skin much, much clearer. That's one thing I've noticed. Like, my skin is much, much more oily, and it's just like my skin is a lot healthier looking. I don't really have, I'm 37, and I have friends that are my age or even younger, and they have a lot of fucking wrinkles. I've also always taken care of my skin. Like, I've always used creams and aloe vera and shit like that. But intermittent fasting does help your skin, and it does have a lot of anti-aging properties as well. On top of that, you increase your HGH naturally, your human growth hormone. And for guys, that's very important, especially for people like me that are active and want to work out and want to build muscle. You build your, you increase your HGH naturally. Another thing is you reduce your chances of cardiovascular disease, which is huge. You reduce your chance of diabetes. You keep your insulin levels low. You know, so, I mean, I can go on and on and on, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I don't want to make these videos too fucking long because they take forever to fucking upload on my YouTube channel. But if you fuckers haven't started subscribing to my YouTube channel, Bardi Media, I would appreciate it if you start doing it. And I will continue to try to provide good content for you guys and try to teach you guys some shit. All right, have a great day.